So I've come to learn one thing, that you can categorize all the people in the world into two major categories. There are those who are wishing for changes and they are ready for changes and they are preparing for changes. And we have the other group of people who are wishing for changes but they are never ready to change. So I can give you a simple story, and this story is about John and Caesar. John and Caesar were two close friends since their childhoods, and unfortunately it happened that Caesar did not manage to get any job, but Johnny managed to get a job from the city office. Now what happened is that after a couple of years, now Caesar went through a hard time, and he had wished so much that he managed to get a job so that he can be able, to afford some stuff and things like that. So it reached to the point John informed Caesar about the new job opening in his office. And it was about counting the cars, getting the statistics of the cars getting out of the bus station. So their conversation went like follows. John was asking Caesar, "Hey John, hey Caesar, we have a new job opening in my office, and my boss told me to look for someone, and I think you would need this job. So you want to come?" And Caesar had to ask John, like, what job is it? And Caesar told him, like, we'll be counting cars which are coming out of the bus stop. So Caesar immediately started by saying, "Hey, but I cannot count." And John said, "Okay, I will help you to count. I will teach you." Now Caesar is intelligent. He knows some stuff. He knows that nobody can teach you anything for nothing. You have to pay something. So he immediately tell John, like, "Hey, but I don't have any money to pay you to teach me how to count." And John tells Caesar, "I will teach you how to count for free. You don't have to worry about a thing." And then after that has passed, now Caesar brings up another thing. "But I can't stay for long hours without eating anything, and to be able to count all the cars, it means I have to be there for 12 hours. And John tells him, "You don't have to worry about that. I already arranged for food. We have a restaurant close by there, and there is a girl which can bring us food to eat. So don't worry about that." And then after that, Caesar again comes, "But I can't stand for long enough." And John tells him, "No, you will not be standing. There is a very nice chair. You will sit in an office, and there is an opening, there is a window. It's comfortable and it's very nice." But still, Caesar says, "But something is wrong about the job, man. Something is wrong." And it reached to the point John can no longer convince Caesar to get a job. But if you now go into this story, then you come to realize that Caesar was actually trying now to hold some things which he was never ready to let go during the transformation. You see, Caesar was already used to sleep whenever he wants. Caesar was already used to watch TV all day long. Caesar was already used to talk to the friends, to go and visit, to go around, to wander around without any purpose. It feels good when you do something like that. So that's what Caesar used to, and he was never ready to let them go while through going the transformation. That's why he had to decline the only wish he had before that wish came to him. And that is what is happening in this world. And there is one thing that we should learn, and I got this lesson from Dr. Miles Monroe, that for changes, first of all, there will always be changes. Always will be changes. That's why you are growing up. You were young and now you are old. That's why you were this form and now you are in that form. There will always be changes, from movement to growth. And during the changes, there will always be some things that you get to lose, something that some pain you have to go through. So sometimes you might be going through a very, very hard time. And you are being told that is necessary because that is how you can grow. That's how you can change being into a better form. So I can give you another example. This is about the Israelites. The Israelites, I think for those who have been reading the Bible, they were held as slaves in Egypt for a long, long time. And they were given heavy duty works. I mean, they were treated so badly. And they were crying and wishing so bad that they could manage to get out of Egypt. Now, God heard their cry, and he now decides to send someone for their rescue. Now, see what happens. While Moses was there, everybody was trying to pressurize Moses, like, hey man, when are we going to get out of this place? And Moses was really trying hard, negotiating with Pharaoh. You know what happened, those 7 miracles and stuff. But at the end of the day, now Moses has succeeded with the help of God to make Pharaoh let the Israelites go. But at the day, now they are going outside, every person now starts to question Moses, like, hey, but what are we going to eat there? Where are we going to sleep? I mean, it's better here. Yes, we are slaves. Yes, we are being treated bad, but at least we have something to eat. Yes, at least we have somewhere to put our heads on to sleep. So again, we are back to the same point. They are not ready to let go of the thoughts about foods, of the thoughts about the places to sleep. This is the time where food becomes more important than the freedom, becomes more important than growth, becomes more important than the better self. And this is the same thing. It goes for many people. I mean, you can wish that you had built the house, but the moment you get the money and you're ready to build the house, this is when now you start to realize the importance of man. Now you want to get hold of it. You have been wishing so bad to open up a business, but the time of business is here, and this is the time now you're starting to remember your weakness. You're starting to remember that, but I haven't learned this, but I don't know, I can't do that, but I can't do this. And the same thing goes for this situation. I've been talking to a lot of people back at home, and surprisingly enough, many countries from Africa, we are sharing the problems. I mean, the very same problems you can find in Nigeria, the very same problems you will find in Ghana, the very same problems you will find in Kenya, the very same problems you will find in Tanzania. So I've been talking to a number of people from all of these places, and all of the same, they are talking about the same thing. So what I was saying is, the surprising thing is that not everybody, but most of the people, they can tell you in so much details of what's wrong, of what should be done right. They can tell you so well that you may think they are expert in those fields. But the problem comes when now they have to actually do something. This is when everybody will start now to bring up like, hey, but they will kill you if I do this. They will kick me out because this is the only job I have. So if I speak against this, my boss will kick me out. And this is where we are now being brought to that. I just found one Bible verse. I think I've read this verse for the very first time, and I think it's going to be the very new verse for the first time. You're going to have to look for it yourself from the Bible. This verse is from Revelation 21, verse number 8. I was surprised when I was reading this verse. In this verse, the fearful, or we can say the cowards, they are being grouped in the same category as other sinners, as murderers, the whoremongers. And it is said that the fearful, the whoremongers, the idolaters, they will all be casted into the lake of fire. So which means, being fearful, being a coward is as much sin as a murderer. And this is the way I can try to define fearful or what this term a coward in the context used in this verse. A coward is somebody who knows what is to be done, who knows the right thing to do, but he does not do it. And even the Bible itself, it has said from James 4, verse 17, that for him who knows the right thing and he does not do it, to him it is sin. And it is this person who is the coward. It is this person who is the fearful. That is being the problem here. And I can also recall that story, it surfaced, from this wonderful popular lady from Nigeria. She was a great singer of this song. I can't remember the name of that song, but she died because of the abuse from her husband. So the way I can talk about this story is that in this world there will always be good people and bad people. That's how it has been. But what makes this world a bad place is not because of the bad people, but it's because of those good people who have decided to keep quiet in the presence of evil. That is what makes this place a bad thing. So, concerning that story of that woman who was abused, one time I was listening to a video, and his brother is talking during an interview, and he's mentioning that he has encountered situations several times before where his sister was indicating to be abused. One time he went to their house and he was shut outside. He was requesting to talk to the sister, and the husband kicked him out. And it looked like he was also kicking his sister inside. But the question is, what did he do when he saw that situation? And also there are other women who also saw the same scenario when he was at the studio. The man went there, I don't know, he slapped the woman, something like that. Yes, later he apologized. But what did you do? Oh, you only wait for the woman to die and then you come in front and say, oh, we knew he was abused. Please get out of an abusive relationship and stuff like that. I don't think that's the solution. The solution is, if you think you're a good person, do the right thing in the right time. See, Dr. Martin Luther King says, the time is always right to do the right thing. So you can start now to be a good person. So concluding this discussion is that for you to change into a better self, you have to prepare for the changes, because changes will always be there, but you have to be the one who is desiring the changes. Not only wishful, but not ready to change. You have to be the one who is wishful for changes, is ready for changes, and preparing for changes. Zig Ziglar is telling you that in order to win in anything, first you have to plan to win. Then secondly, you have to expect to win. And the third thing, you have to prepare to win. That's how you get to win. And that's how you face the changes. There will always be changes, but the good thing you can do is to learn yourself to suit yourself and prepare to go through the changes so that you can grow. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, you have any comment, do not hesitate to comment on the section below. But please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like and share this video to those whom you think they need to hear this message so that it can help their lives. Thank you. Bye-bye.